Hey there, CAVA teachers. This is Edward Shepard. I'm making this video to try to convince you that you're going to save yourself a lot of time, you're going to save your other teachers in your team a lot of time, you're going to make things easier for your students if you ditch the copy-paste Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel calendars, and you start using an embedded Google Calendar for all of your stuff in your classes. Now, here's why. First, you have multiple sections of every class, and whenever you have to make a change to a calendar, it's not just one calendar in one place in one section in one class. No, it's every calendar in every place where you find it in every section of each class, and it's not just you, it's the other teachers in your teaching team. So how can we fix all that? Well, it's not too difficult. We're going to use a Google Calendar to change things. Let me just go to course homepage for one of my courses. So I have an agenda view calendar here showing the assignments. These are actually two calendars, but it looks like one. Green is one calendar for just plain assignments. Red is the color of another calendar for due dates. And a student can come here, it defaults to the current day, so they'll right away see whatever is right there to do that day. They don't have to find anything. They don't have to click. Once they get to the home page, it's right there in front of their face. It makes it easier for a student. If they need to see what they did before, they just scroll up and they can see what came before. If they want to get ahead, scroll down and they can see everything in the entire semester. Woohoo, right? Okay, now let's say they want to know when the support sessions are. They can scroll down. Here's another embedded calendar. Has support sessions, and also at the top has the assignments again, holidays, all that good stuff. Now let me give you an example of something that's pretty typical. Let's say that you decide that you need to change the time of one of your support sessions because you've got a doctor appointment or something else. What's the typical workflow for that? Well, you probably change the calendar, email everyone with a copy of the calendar saying, hey, I have to make this change. They all have to open up your document and they have to either upload it or copy and paste it to everywhere it needs to go in every single one of their sections. That's a lot of work. Doesn't have to be that way. Let me show you. So I'm going to go to my Google Calendars here and I'll choose the Chem Student Choice, and I'm just going to add a student choice to Friday 9 a.m. and I'll call it dummy session. If I want to, I can edit it, I can add notes to it. I'll go ahead and do that. Description, here are notes. Bam, save, go back to my course, refresh the page. Scroll down and you'll see the dummy session has been added to the calendar. Not just here, but everywhere anyone has embedded this calendar. That means all of my colleagues, if they've embedded this, they didn't have to do anything. I made one change. I added this in one location, Google Calendar, one time, and it shows up everywhere it needs to be automatically. If I need to get rid of it, I go back to the calendar, I delete it. If we share these calendars with the other teachers in our groups, any one of them can make any change one time in this one location and it'll show up everywhere. Our locations, their locations. It doesn't matter. Let's refresh and show you that the dummy session is now gone. This calendar is also in the weekly announcement and also in the weekly starters. Let's say you're a student. Here's one interesting thing you can do. You can click on this and you can copy to your own calendar. So if you use Google for calendars, you can just copy these things to your own one, and then you know, okay, I'm going to take this, I'm going to go to this session because it's in my own calendar. Pretty handy for students. Want to know more? I'll be glad to tell you. Just go to this location here. tiny.cc/CAVA GCal. And I will see you on the inside.